Hey, good afternoon everybody, it's Ned over at My Philippine Dreams, and today you get to listen to me be a whiny little bitch. Yeah, keep dreaming. Okay people, so here's the situation. For the past about 10 days we've had really low water pressure to the point where it won't trigger the hot water heater, and you might have heard me mention that before and call it a first world problem, because it was, you know, not having hot water. You can just heat up some water in the hot pot, throw it in a cabo, and you're good to go. But it's been getting worse and worse and worse and worse, to the point where today we had no water at all. Now this is what a lot in the Philippines, what they use right here is rubber hosing, and this rubber hosing basically goes out to the street. It goes all the way down the side of the wall there and out into the street. So this is how our water is delivered to us, and then it connects up to this PVC, this blue PVC piping right here, and it gets distributed. It goes to different places around the house. So that's basically what it is. Now right here there used to be a massive tree, and this is when the problems really started, when they started working on this tree. And you can see the trunk of the tree right here, what's left of it, and it's a massive tree. Just how massive, you ask? Well, let me show you. Oh, there's all kinds of weird little bugs on it too. All right, what you see arrayed before you are the sad remains of that giant tree, and it was a giant tree. And what they did was, you know, without chainsaws or anything, the worker basically climbed it without any safety gear whatsoever and topped it off about 2 feet at a time. So you had these giant pieces of tree coming down that he was topping off, impacting the concrete, and it looks like that's what caused the PVC pipe to crack, because the pressure on the concrete from the falling tree took out the PVC pipe. That was a big freaking tree, and now people are coming along to, they've already taken some of it, because what they do is they chop it up and they use it for firewood. All right, so I was a little disappointed in the work guys, because they were digging up over here and everything all along here, thinking that the water leak was over there, and I kept extolling them to break up in this area right here along the side of the house, because I thought this was where it was. And it's been raining the last couple of days, so they haven't come over, and I have no water, so I basically had to grab a hammer and break this up myself. You can't really see it, but that's where the break is. The water's off. I went out to the street and turned off the water supply by the water meter. So if I turned it on, it'd be a big geyser of water coming out here. So what I'm going to do, and don't get it twisted, I know nothing about home improvement or home repair. Basically all I have is a hammer. But what I'm going to do is I picked up some hose clamps. I got 4 hose clamps here, and I got an old PVC tire, and we're going to see what we can do with this, and then turn the water back on, back out in the street, and see what happens. And hopefully when it's done, I'll be able to have hot water showers, and at least we'll have some water in the house. There might be another leak over here, I'm not sure. And they're gonna have to replace this whole PVC pipe, but I can't wait for these guys to come and do this, because I need water, man. So I'm gonna do it myself. See how it goes. Well, the problem resides in the house. You got to compare this, which even though it's not gushing, it's still twice as fast as the internal pressure. So compare this to this. So as you can see, yeah, not good. And it's definitely not enough to power the, because you need 3 liters per minute or something like that on that. So the guy's out there, and he's gonna we're gonna break up more of the concrete and see if we can find it, because there's gotta be another leak or something. So, yeah. Can't cry over spilled water. And this is my sink water pressure. It takes a long time to wash dishes. Can't cry over spilt water, indeed. Okay, so that's my problem. That's my first world problem for the day. The guy's out getting his tools. He's going to break up that concrete. We'll see what happens. Hopefully someday, again, I can have hot showers. That would be nice. Be like a little slice of the first or even second world. Till next time, this is Ned over My Philippine Dreams. Don't get too bogged down in my depression over this situation or my whiny bitchiness, and keep dreaming, because it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Why do I feel like a greasy car salesman when I say things like that? Okay, so we got a little update on the water situation, my first world problem. A guy from the water district actually came today, a friend of the landlord, and it looks like he's fixed it. And right there is what goes into the shower, to the CR. There's a pipe down there, and this is a root from this tree that we cut down. Well, they cut. I should say they cut down. And it was literally growing into this because there was a crack in the plastic of the pipe. So the root got in. And we blew this out with the water blower, air blower. So hopefully that's the situation. There's the thing I fixed from the tree trunk falling.
So this,
I cracked the pipe, and he.
problem is clear already.
It should be clear. Hopefully, keep your fingers crossed. And the reason we had low pressure in the rest of the house was this valve was bad. You get spinning and spinning and spinning. It was broken. So what he did was he opened this up and he took the valve part out and just sealed it back up. So now we have good water pressure on the side of the house and in the kitchen. And hopefully we'll have
Filipino terms, remove the sabal, dila-dila.
The sabal, the dila-dila.
Dila-dila tang.
How come everything's two words here? So again, keep your fingers crossed, and hopefully I'll have hot showers again. That'd be nice. But and again, this is an example of my arrogance, because I was telling him, oh, it's got to be, everything's fine with the plastic pipe, it's got to be the rubber hose. That's the problem. We're gonna have to replace the rubber hose. And I actually went in and priced that, and it was only 21 pesos per meter. So it would have been about 2,400 pesos to lay a new hose, because it's all buried. And we couldn't find out if it was, we wouldn't be able to find out where it was pinched. But it's not pinched because it's actually hard plastic. And so hopefully we'll have some water. Right, Bridget? I'll be able to take hot showers again. No more Cabo. No more Cabo. Not more Cabo for this guy. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, so that was the problem. And now we have, this is the sink working great, but far more important for me at least. But now we can do dishes again. And here's the shower. It's not great, but it's good enough. And the most important thing is the water heater's on. Yeah, a little light on the bottom is indicating that the heater's on. Ah, so nice. So nice. Man, I gotta wash that heater. It's pretty dirty. Oh well. Got so much I gotta do. So this is the end of the travails of the low water pressure. Thank you to the guy from the water department. I don't even know your name, but awesome dude. So Ned, My Philippine Dreams. I'm done being a whiny little bitch. See you next time. Fucking great. Hey, if you consider our work to be of any value, consider supporting us on Patreon. If you're a Patreon, you get a free copy of my ebook, and we do monthly Google Hangouts. So consider doing that, if you would please.